Hey boys and girls, my name is Sheev and you are about to know even more about Eve Echoes. And if you're one of those who say you know everything about Eve, then I refuse to know you exist. But if you are, then you and all others who don't exist can leave right now. As you all know, Eve Online is a game that came from Eve Echoes, or did I get that wrong? Lock that like button if you understood that was a joke. In Eve Echoes we build new stuff from items that we get from mining and reprocessing old stuff. This is a vital way for the economy to work, and without this, the market would overflow even faster than it is today. Man, I just keep buying and buying and buying and buying, but the market refills faster than NetEase updates needs to be patched, especially with the insurance thing that we got going. I can't understand the ignorance that people have, who claims that this is good. Whatever small positive it has, it only caters to the minority, and for this, the majority suffers. Our insurance basically keeps almost all items within the game, so we kinda rely on industry using up the items through reprocess to get a few items to disappear. And since industry is a bunch of very happy, active and dedicated and just a jolly bunch of people thanks to the insurance, I don't have big enough balls to bank on that solution. Let me take you guys back to the beginning. I was just a small lad with big dreams. I wanted to be a firefighter and a dinosaur, but fire burns like hell and you don't get the love you deserve. And dinosaurs didn't have the future either, and I did not know what to do with the mixed feelings, and my mother was never... In the beginning of the game, the solution for making items was very vague. We could only reprocess MK items and Dead Space items for their corresponding small, medium and large materials. The Dead Space, you know, that blue gear, will get you the Sunshine Grista Angel and Blood Raider materials, but it also gives you the small, medium, large devices. If you're reprocessing the MK items, you know, the MK1 to 9, you get the Amar, Caldari, Galente and the Minmatar materials, as well as the same small, medium and large devices as from the Dead Space items. Man, this information is so boring. But these items are very important in creating new items within this game, such as better items, you know, ships. Here is our issue, and I will tell you why NetEase are on purpose making bad decisions for this game. Just a few months ago after the game launched, we finally got the Dead Space within the game. And this reprocessing part of the game has started becoming a real thing. Back then we could reprocess MK and Dead Space gear, but what we was not able to reprocess was actually the faction loot, as well as some named items like moat, newts and tranquil items. On the other hand, we could actually reprocess the interruptive ones, you know, the scramblers and stuff. Yeah, it's all a mess without no real structure. But the big thing is the faction items. We could not make use of them, so they just got stacked in our hangars. And since prices for Dead Space is so low due to an overflooding market, the Dead Space gear is the MK1 items we all use. C-type was the standard in any fading back then as well as it is today. The faction items are so useless that if you're hanging in Jita, you can be sure that some scammers are trying to give you some. But anyway, after a couple of months, they did change it so that we could then reprocess the faction items. Praise the Lord! And don't ask me why reprocessing Sanch items give Amar components and Garista give the Caldari, but this is another weird thing we got going on. But anyway, we now had a way to get rid of these useless items, and since it was a new game, we felt it was an oversight on their part, so it was all good. Or was it? What happened was that the materials then flooded the market instead, and ships and new items became cheaper by the second. And yeah, our new standard was here. Back to now, you know, the present time, today, as I'm writing this crap and you're hitting that subscribe to my channel, the height of this game in NetEase eyes today is capitals. Not only did they skip their vacation, but also worked countless of hours overtime just to get those in the game prematurely. And we can see that just like before, we can't reprocess the XL faction items today. I don't see anyone bringing this issue up, so I will do it now. Not having the reprocessability on the XL guns and the boosters among almost all items is keeping the prices very high to manufacture new stuff. So why is this? Do NetEase intentionally making it a thing within the game to keep the XL parts and capitals expensive? The capitals are probably where they are supposed to be in terms of the value in my own opinion, but imagine if the reprocess deal would be like the rest of the items. The capitals would be flooded too. This has nothing to do with us. It's not us farming too much. The reason is of course the insurance. And NetEase are doing what they can not to make capitals and the new stuff flood the market, instead of just fixing the real issue, the insurance. Of course there's drop rate issues and bad to worse reverse engineering schemes that also affects the prices, but why do I get to this conclusion is not only because of the reprocess issues that we have today, it's actually based around more stuff that they do. For example, the Concord pass. A time back when we got the first Ascension core, they apparently made a big mistake. They fixed that issue by adding the faction battleship cores in the next Concord pass. We actually made tickets asking them about this and they said, "We are aware of this issue, it will be added in the next Concord patch." Good deal, we was happy. But what they now do is making that a normal thing. Every new nano core from Concord pass is spanning at least 2 months. First month without the faction battleship cores, just to be added the next coming month. A mistake that turned into a daily thing. Pretty neat, huh? We need a solution for the insurance. We don't need band-aids. We need a working market without prohibited, manipulated items. And please, don't pretend it's all good, cause it is bleeding, and we all see it. Just release a Q&A and say, "We will fix the insurance to fix the game." Stay tuned, for there is a lot more ships coming. We also want to announce that we got static events in the works. And you will see some new factions appearing in this vast unexplored universe. We welcome you all to New Eden. Imagine all the people that would freak out. Imagine all the people coming back. Imagine that future. Did this sound amazing? Of course it did, because I am amazing, and so are you. This is what I want to help NetEase to achieve, and this is what many games today need. And if you agree, I'll see you again.